everyone. I wanted to do a review on this Skylight Calendar. This thing is amazing. My husband saw it about 6 months ago, and to be honest, I tried everything I could to duplicate it on what we already had, and it just didn't happen. We gave this a try, and we've never looked back. It is wonderful. So the calendar itself is 15 inches diagonal. You can also get a smaller 10-inch one. There's an on and off button on the top, and then the calendar itself comes with the plug that needs to be plugged in, and it comes with either a stand or you can mount it on the wall. The calendar itself is beautiful. It's white and sleek and really fits in with any decor. The calendar has many options. You have a calendar option, a chores option, and you can also pay for a subscription to put photos as like a screensaver on here if you choose to do so. You have several different calendar views. Right up here, you can change the week that you're looking at. It will give you the month, the time, and even the weather over here. And then it will list some of the calendars that you have attached. There's also an option to make your calendar go into a sleep mode. So we automatically have ours go to sleep from 9 o'clock at night to 6:30 in the morning. You can put it into sleep mode whenever you would like by hitting that moon with the Z's, and then you just press enter sleep mode and it will turn off until you touch it, and then it pops back on. With the calendar, you can look at it a week at a time like this. You can choose a schedule view. You've got a day view, or you can look at an entire month at a time and scroll between months as well. We like the week view. We can see everything at a glance. If you have more events than space in this week view, I can scroll and it will show me the rest of the events for that day. The other thing that really sold us on this Skylight calendar is the chores option. You can add chores for up to 5 people, and then they show up here under this chore view. So my kids can come over, they choose chores, and then they find their color, which they each chose, and their letter. You can put their names on there as well if you'd like to. They can see their chore that they have to complete for the day. Once they have completed it, they can check it off right there, and they get the confetti for them that they finished their chores for the day. If they accidentally click it too early, you can take that off as well. And I can also click on the chore itself and I can delete it, I can edit it, I can mark it, I can change it to somebody else. So there are a lot of options right on the calendar itself. You can choose to hide your completed chores. If we have it completed, she gets her confetti. If it's hidden, then that's going to disappear and not show up. It will show that she completed her chores for today though, and the circle around her name is completely filled in, which tells me at a quick glance, she did all of her chores for today. Down here in the corner, there's a plus sign. I can hit this plus sign as well, and I can add a chore right on the calendar, assign it to one of my 4 people, and put a date on there. You can scroll through the days for chores as well. Yesterday, everyone completed their chores, and the day before, they did not. And so right here, you can see she's got 3 out of 4 complete, and so that green circle around the outside is only 3/4 of the way around the circle. It's a good visual for the kids to show them how close they are to being done, and it also gives them a list which they need to accomplish, and they enjoy checking it off when they're done. I'll also give you the option to jump back to today. Back on the calendar view, a couple of other things that you can do. Gives you a plus down here in the corner. You can add a dinner plan, a chore, or an event from that plus sign, so I can add something to the calendar right here. You can also add a dinner plan, and you just put it what you're having on the date, and then it will show up in the color that you've chosen. You can also do lists on here. So I have a grocery list and a to-do list on here, and you can add whatever you need. If we need cheese, I can type in cheese right on here, press add, and it's going to add cheese to that list. Once I get it, I can click that off and that will go away. I love that you can do so many things right from the calendar itself, but I love that I can do a lot of this from my phone. So I have the app on my phone, and with the app, I have events, lists. I can sync other calendars with it. I can share with other people in my family. I can do chores. I did put some photos in screensaver, but again, you have to have that monthly subscription in order to use that. And then you've got categories that you can set up for things like names for chores and names of calendars that you sync with your calendar. This app is very user friendly. I do not add events on here. I add them to my iPhone calendar, and then I have that calendar synced with our calendar. So it automatically comes up on the calendar if I add something in my iPhone calendar. I do use this for the lists. So my grocery list will come up here. So the kids can add something to the grocery list and I can check it while I'm out and about. If I'm going to the store, I can quickly pull this up and say, oh, we need milk and bread. I can grab that while I'm at the store. That's super handy because it can be added to from the calendar at home. I can check it while I'm on the go. I can also set up chores from here. Here are my 2 chores for today. A has a chore, E has a chore that she's completed, and so that has a check mark by it. I can press the plus and put in another chore. I can choose who I want to assign it to. I can assign it to more than one person as well. You could do a time, you can set the date, and you can choose to have it repeat. So I'm going to have this repeat every week on Saturday. So every week on Saturday, this chore of mopping will come up. And just kind of something fun, I can find an emoji that goes with that chore, and then that will show up on the calendar as well. You can also choose a date to have that stop repeating. So when I save that, you can see it comes up under A, G, and T because that's who I assigned it to. And it also puts their 0 out of 1 or 0 out of 2 chores up here. As I did that over here, we go back to the calendar, you can see that that showed up on the calendar. So that mop, it's got the little emoji bucket, which just makes it more fun for my kids. On the app, you can do everything that you can do on the calendar as well. So I can mark that they have completed a chore on the app as well as on the calendar. This Skylight calendar is amazing. It has helped us stay so organized. It's helped my kids know what is coming up, what they have to do. The chore function is amazing. They don't have to ask me their chores every day. I can quickly at a glance see who's completed their chores and who has not. And it just helps everyone keep moving and everything run really smoothly. We love the calendar. We can see what's coming up and what we need to do for the day. And we love all of the options it provides. This is an amazing addition to your household. I hope this review was helpful. Thanks so much for watching.